Let's go, boys. Rip ears, by the way.
My name is Christophe Rumble. I am a man of God and a soldier in heaven's cause.
Christophe, on guard! Behind me!
Mother Mary.
Nay, my lord. Sister Aneska.
Where am I?
In Prague, at the convent of the Knights of the Red Cross. Now hush. Thou hast suffered a grievous wound and must rest.
I must return to my... Oh!
My lord, peace, I beg thee. Thy brave captain left a letter before thy sword brethren continued on their crusade.
I thank thee for this news, my lady, and for thy care. Surely thou hast drawn me back from the jaws of death itself.
'Twas the Lord that saw fit to spare thy life. We humble sisters simply attended thee.
Oh, Sister Ineska is too modest. She ministered to thy shattered body day and night, long after all others had given up hope. She did indeed restore thy life. I am Archbishop Giza. Thou hast done great service for Christendom, young sir. Tonight I shall make prayers of thanksgiving that thou live, and may send more sinners to hell.
Thanksgiving. Try tasty.
I offer thee all my gratitude for thy service. I am in thy debt.
The rosy life in thy cheek is payment enough.
So yeah, for reasons unknown, it shrinks that down during cutscenes, and then brings it back to full screen. Uh-oh. Alright, real quick. Did the sound... Yeah, the sound was affected, so I guess the... cutscenes, what the fuck are those? Fucking Smeagol's.
Christoph, thy wound.
Nay, 'tis nothing. A scratch.
Dead.
The mighty walls of Prague once held all demons at bay, but the Schlachta have overtaken a
Yeah,
silver to the
Schlachta.
east. With a haven so close to the city, they boldly walk the streets by night to kill, and worse than kill. Many have been dragged alive from their homes for some unspeakable purpose.
I will never let them take thee.
Oh, sir.
I don't believe it matters what dialogue you pick.
Tomorrow I shall
But Christoph is the
venture into
Giga Chat, so we're gonna be
flush
playing
the
him
vermin from
appropriately.
their holes.
Thou must not. Thy wound is too great.
Nay, I am resolved. They will pay in blood for the fright they have given thee.
Oh, sir. Should they harm thee, my heart...
Come away, Ineska. Thou hast wasted enough of good Sir Christoph's time with thy idle chatter. Christoph, the Lord smiles upon thy wrath. I shall pray for thy victory.
I shall not fail.
The Bond silver mines. So here's our stash. This is very Diablo-like.
Oh, sir. I pray for thy safety
So-
on so perilous a journey.
We have our own stash. Basically a drop-off junk.
cheerful daylight world belies the horrors that prowl by night. How can the good people of Prague go about their business with such evil abroad in the land?
So, talking to Ineska gave us some health regen. I found out that existed on accident when I was trying to get this game to work.
Save and protect thee, his soldier, his wrath and vengeance.
And he gives us some stuff. Anything over here? Nope. Can't bust those up.
Hail and well met, Crusader.
Hail and well met to thee, Knights of St. John.
'Tis good to hear the voice of a fellow Frenchman. We Knights of St. John are far from home, and I would we were back in France.
Say not so. We should gladly go to the ends of the earth in service to our Lord. Good day to thee.
So you can attack these guys. I don't think there's a point.
Hail, good Sir Knight, and welcome. They do say you seek to cleanse the minds of evil. Oh, these demons have brought great suffering to the good people of Prague. Our craftsmen have no silver for their wares, and many proud families now beg for their bread. Please, accept all that my humble end can provide, and the blessings of the Lord be upon your quest.
I think I have to go that way, so let's explore over here. There is a map, but it's kind of jank. Like it doesn't really tell you anything.
Ah, Smithy. Now I may replace my war-weary armor. Hail, good Sir Blacksmith. I am Christoph of the Sword Brethren, and I seek to replace armor lost in battle.
Ho there, young crusader. I be Jiri Borajov, and the very boards of me humble shop are honored to be trodden by a sword brethren. And who will ye be slaying in your new armor?
I seek to slay the demons in the silver mines to the east.
You look a bit sickly, Sir Christoph. If ye do seek to spill the blood of the fiends in the mine, ye'll be needing special protection.
The protection of the Lord suffices. I need no more than that.
Ha! Tell that to your armor and sword. Nay, 'tis gypsy charms I be speaking of.
So what you're saying is that we should become a gypsy crusader?
Aid from a gypsy? Can such a thing be godly?
Why, did not King Saul seek out a wise woman and her familiar spirit in his time of need? Yea, that very King Saul, who had once banished all witches, sought a witch when he needed to learn of his future. She summoned the spirit of Samuel the prophet, and no mistake, 'tis in the Holy Bible.
There is wisdom in thy words. I will go to this gypsy.
You must promise me that the gypsy will come to no harm by my telling.
I promise.
Go ye to the Golden Lane, where you'll find an herbal shop run by the old gypsy woman, Unorna. There ye shall find something to aid ye surely. God be with ye, young one. Good day to ye.
So the whetstones basically used to repair rusty weapons. Makes them marginally better, and honestly at this low of a level, marginally means a lot more.
The shop of a gypsy witch. Dare I enter such a place?
Yes.
Hello, young one. What is it you desire?
I desire only to bring the Lord's justice to the evil that has befallen this city. I would know of the devils that rule the night in Prague.
They are vampires. The undead.
Yeah, you kind of look undead yourself.
Blood drinkers. The fiends to hide their miserable carcasses away in mines and crypts under the earth. For the very rays of the sun to scald the flesh from their bones. It is quite a sight, and a stench, the like of which you'll ne'er forget.
Then perhaps I shall show them the glory of the breaking dawn before dealing them their final mercy.
Weapons cannot kill the fiends, lest their heads be cleft from their undying bodies. You will need more than a buckler of faith to aid you.
See, part of the issue is I don't actually know what some of this stuff does, so I'm reluctant to get it.
Go with God, young one.
And now we have a pet bat, I guess.
Be sure to be within the warmth of a hearth when the sun falls, for the foes you have seen are but a small part of the wickedness that walks the streets of Prague by night.
I shall send all such wickedness back to hell.
So, like, can I equip this? Wait, I can wear it on my head? Oh, I have it on my shoulder. That's kind of cool, actually. I actually didn't realize that it was considered armor. I just assumed it was something in my bag that gave me a flat, like, stat increase. Mine now.
Take care outside the gates of the city.
Strange camera angle, but
For all those that wander the highways alone after nightfall are seldom heard from again. Even the strongest of warriors have disappeared. The streets of Prague are no longer safe after dark, but beyond the city walls
'cause all hell walks the night. Hell that disgorges from yonder castle of Viscerot.
Where the mines, Crusader? If mere men could kill the Hellspawn, we Knights of St. John would have slain them long ago.
We lock these gates as the last rays of the sun die in the mountains. Pass within before dark, or wait without until dawn. I pray for thy safe return.
And me and my pet bat against the world.
These carts still hold their ore. The diggers have fled this place in haste, and the fiends have not seen fit to continue such honest labor.
Okay.
The odor of freshly mined earth is laden with the foul stench of death. What mystery lies moldering here? This poor soul died without a wound, save a bit of blood in the heart.
Wreck, mate. Yeah, I deliberately didn't get anything but the whetstones because I was anticipating that I would just be finding weapons in here.
Wild dogs? Nay, rats!
The rat. Yeah, kill a rat and get a helmet. Fortunately, I can't equip it without getting rid of the bat. A quarterstaff. Let's go back. Uh-oh. So the ring is appearance. I don't remember if that actually has any effect on combat. A buckler. I was going to equip the quarterstaff, but since I got a shield, no reason. Rags don't do anything. Rusty axe. So let's see. 40 damage compared to 40. More accuracy, less speed. Here's rusty daggers, axes, and swords. Equip it and then right click it. Okay. Now it does 70 damage. So basically got 30 damage for free. Like doubled our damage, basically. Chop, chop, chop. A dagger. A Moro dagger. What is that? 20 damage. Does critical damage multipliers against distracted, disoriented, and generally unaware targets? They lack critical information. I'm guessing that just means, like, in a group, if you don't have aggro, then you do more damage, I guess. So, a little useless for Kristoff while I'm riding solo. Club. Can I see that? No, oh, I can see the stats. 20. But if I find like an actual upgrade from my shield or whatever, I can drop those rags. A flanged mace. More rags. Hit that guy so hard he exploded. I guess I just dropped the rags now. So 40 damage, it's bashing. Eh. Can sell it, I guess. As far as I know, there's no fast travel in and out of a dungeon like a town portal scroll or anything. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. So inventory management is extremely important. Yeah, I'm fighting the camera more than I'm fighting the enemies. They ain't drop anything.
reclaim this treasure from the clutches of evil and reconsecrate it to a godly purpose. My burdens prevent further cumbrance.
What is that? Huh? So, Blessed Shield. 20 lethal, 20 damage, 40 aggravated defense. But it's human only and requires faith to use. Still, it's way better than what I have. No space? Wait, there is? No, that's a whetstone. Huh. Oh. It is what it is. I guess I'll just drop that. Because the healing elixirs, if I remember correctly, sell very well. And because they only work on humans, there's only so many characters that can benefit from it. I don't know exactly how long that health regen we got from Inesco lasts, but it's certainly long enough to do all this. What's over here? Getting a lot of money though, which is good. Might as well equip the ring. Nothing else to put in that slot. Disease vaccine. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of the game mechanics. Pull that, so the water will drain. Rusty broadsword. Let's see. Exquisite broadsword. So it's slightly faster than the axe, but less accurate and does less damage. So we can still sell it. Salve healing ointment, what is the difference? Kristoff, please. A war ghoul. Just hacking off pieces of them. Sadly, I have no more inventory space to spare. If it was like exquisite, then I might grab it, but I mean, to be fair, I don't know how valuable the what's it called? Quarterstaff is. That could only be worth like a few coins. It feels like I'm getting a lot of money. Which, I mean, that's a good thing. We certainly need it. What's up here? Some steaks. I think this is the way. Yes, it is. Uh-oh. Got diseased. Well, we got that vaccine, so... let's get rid of it now. Yeah, there is stuff there. Another vaccine. How convenient. No room. Yeah, that weird thing is a treasure chest. There was nothing in it. How unfortunate. Let's see. Healing ointment. Not much here. Just in case.
Blasphemy. Let the builders of this mockery of a holy cathedral show their wicked faces. Out, blaspheming wretch! Taste the steel of righteousness!
I am Alza, the unliving, and I bid thee welcome to my domain. I have found thee inhospitable and ungrateful.
God strike thee down, she-devil! Accursed creature! Earth has no room for such as thee!
Verily, all the earth is all dominion. With every passing day our numbers swell. We shatter all defenses and corrupt all homes. To possession rule all, and everyone, mortal and canine, will tremble at all coming.
Hellspawn, the purity of the holy places protects them from thy evil.
Purity can be sullied, and holiness can be defiled. The masses of visible shall awaken soon. He shall defile all that is pure, and leave corruption in his wake. In defilement lies his strength. Purity is sweet meat to him, as thy rich blood is sweet wine to me.
I mean, if she's using her blood... to summon stuff instead of, like, casting her disciplines, then that works for me. Just chop them up. Wreck, mate.
No last rites. The sweet redemption of our Lord is forbidden to the likes of thee. Thou hast no home now but the eternal torments of hell.
I don't remember what any of these stats do. Whatever. An exquisite dagger. Convenient. If I wanted to wait, I think Azra technically would respawn. I don't know if there's a point in doing that, but...
An amulet of St. Jude. 'Tis an omen. If I redeem so holy a relic from this ungodly tomb, surely the saint shall grant me his favor.
There. Ah, the Crusader ends his day in retreat. Back for another rest in the nunnery?
All of Prague may rest. I have claimed the head of the Demon Queen.
Praise be to Christoph, champion of Prague.
Alright, real quick. Get some of the junk out of my inventory.
The bells of Prague do ring out your victory, Christoph. The whole city prizes your handiwork.
And I prize thine.
Yeah, it wasn't worth much. I don't know what the actual difference is. I mean, it's worth slightly more. Might as well get some
You
armor.
have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
How much money do I have? 900. So we got like 500 from that one dungeon.
Behold, 'tis the Crusader, the demon slayer who purifies the minds. Raise your cups in his honor. To Christoph.
Free elixir.
I'm newly returned from the silver mines. The evil therein is no more.
The splendor of the Lord rains down upon thee, Kristoff. I give thee this wrought silver cross for thy labors.
I would hear all thou knowest of Vampire Lord, that I might fight them more wisely.
They are evil. That is all thou need knowest. I do not corrupt my soul with knowledge beyond that.
I thank thee.
Some free faith.
Hurrah! Hurrah for Kristoff! The mines are safe again. All hail the crusading hero of Prague. Hurrah!
We thank thee for restoring the mines. We finally have new silver to craft and sell. God bless thee, Sir Kristoff.
My heart warms to see the good people rejoice, and yet Ozra's words chill me to the core. I fear that evil endures in Prague. Good morrow, milady.
Good morrow, my lord. We give thanks that the mines are restored to godly condition, and we rejoice to see thee in health after such danger.
Yet there is danger in health, for I must forego thy tender ministrations.
My lord.
Yet now I suffer a new affliction, for which thou hast the only cure.
I shall serve thee in any way I can, my lord.
I have retrieved a sacred relic, milady, the amulet of St. Jude. I would give it thee, milady, for thy devoted care.
I take no gifts. The Lord's work is favor enough.
It is the dearest of all I have, and thou art the dearest of all I have not. Please, keep this for my sake.
So let's read this, I guess.
Kinsman Kristoff, thy bravery carried the day in the Battle of the Moravian Hills. Thy sword brethren crushed the pagan barbarians and now chase their scattered hordes into eastern Hungary. Once the last of the heathens are routed, our garrison shall return to Prague, and thou mayst rejoin our ranks. Until then, the tender ministrations of the Holy Sisters shall revive thee, if it be God's will that thou outlive thy wound. Thy fellow sword brethren pray for thy swift recovery, for they cannot allow thee to ripe and rot in decadent luxury whilst they sacrifice themselves. Perhaps thou canst make thy sword arm useful to good Archbishop Giza until such time as we return to collect thee. May the tidings of the Lord be upon thee, Sir Cuthbert.
Good day.
Hey, big boy.
Archbishop Giza.
What are you doing?
Explain thy intentions toward good sister Inesca. I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her the fairest of all God's creatures, and bemoan the cruel fate that hath placed her beyond my reach. In another time and place, we might have found happiness together as man and wife.
Such thoughts are evil. Thy concupiscence damns thy soul and dooms Inesca. I command thee, purge such lusts from thy heart, if not for thy sake, then for hers. Do not tempt her away from her holy orders, thou wicked, selfish boy. She is out of thy star, and is not for the likes of thee. Her place is with me, with us, here. in the
Sus.
convent. And thy place is out in the wilderness, striking the fear of God into the hearts of the heathen. If thou art strong enough to entertain such lusts, thou art strong enough to return to thy regiment.
Alas, they are too far away.
Well, the streets of Prague are still host to unclean demons. Perhaps thou shouldst destroy these abominations to expend some of thy hot blood.
I must protest. My place is here. The Demon Queen confessed they sought to defile holy places. 'Tis my duty to protect these hallowed grounds when next they attack.
Thy archbishop shall dictate thy duty. Hunt them in the streets.
I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I shall be watching thee, thou immoral lad.
What? Rip ears. Why is that so loud? Meh. That dude just kind of chilling with that schlotka, doing whatever the fuck is going on. And this dude, instead of protecting the town, is hiding in the tavern. The rat. Let's go visit that gypsy woman, I guess.
I bid ye welcome and sing your praises for the slaying of Azra the Unliving.
Without thy lore, I could not have slain her, so I thank thee for thy wise counsel. But Azra said many things that did shake my soul. I would have benefit of thy lore.
Ask thy questions.
Know thou of the Tzimisce?
Of the 13 great vampire clans, the fiends of Clan Tzimisce be the most vicious. They come from the dark Carpathian mountains, where ancient evil slumbers. They seek to rule mortals as cattle, and abduct us from the streets at night. They cruelly craft the flesh to fashion monsters, which they call Shlakta. To extend their rule into daylight, they do corrupt mortals with wealth and power and their own demonic blood. When the mortal servants do drink the blood of their masters, they become ghouls that live forever, so long as they drink each day their daily blood. In the oldest ghoul lineages, like the royal Premiser family, children are born as revenants, mortals born with vampiric blood coursing in their veins.
Know thou of the Methuselah Viscerand?
Methuselahs are among the most ancient and
Story time.
powerful of all vampires. Alas, I know nothing of the Methuselah of Viscerand, save that Viscerand Castle is the foul heart of the evil Tzimisce vampire clan. But don't you be going there, young one. Even an army of thy sword brethren could not dislodge such evil.
What means she by Cainite?
So every mother's child knows of vampires. Very few know they are descended from Cain and raised by the first woman created by God.
Do not blaspheme so about Adam and Eve.
Ha! Not Adam and Eve. Adam and Lilith. Lilith was Adam's first wife, and a spirited woman was she. Now, Adam wanted Lilith to serve under him, and Lilith spurned such bumpkin courtship, leaving him for the company of angels and devils. So, God did fashion Eve, who was meek and mild, but their children were far from gentle. When Cain slew his brother Abel, God cursed Cain, saying that the food that grew of the earth would no longer sustain him. Only blood, like the blood he spilled from Abe, would slake his thirst. Lilith found the outcast Cain and taught him to harness the powers of heaven and hell. God made Cain the first vampire, and Cain made all the rest by preying on the descendants of Seth, Adam's third son. And so, all vampires are called Cainites, but only by those who know more than the church tells.
I cannot pay heed to such strange notions.
You will heed me, if you would hurt them.
What lore hast thou of these demons?
The vampires do prey on mortals, but they do save their real hatred for other vampires. The 13 great vampire clans are forever at war. Clan against clan, elder against children, in a fearsome jihad. They do shake the world to its foundations with their hate, and twist up the destiny of mortals into their dark tapestry.
I thank thee.
Alright, now let me sell. So, for some reason, the healing elixir sells for the exact same amount as healing salve. But it sells for... well, it heals for the same amount, but it sells for like triple the amount. I don't know why. Guess I'll get these.
Take care.
So all three soak. And that's really it. So what exactly... if it doesn't actually affect my damage, then what's the point of saying it does? Unless it's just some hidden value, in which case that's stupid. So yeah, in the multiplayer, which as far as I'm aware, you can only play on like someone else's LAN, human characters can actually have faith as a stat and can cast, I don't want to say magic, but miracle-like stuff. to contrast the vampire disciplines. But Kristoff, as far as I'm aware, gets no such thing. French.
Oh, 'tis the little warrior. I bet you're soft and tender inside your tin britches.
I'll eat your gizzard while it's still attached to your quivering body. This is thy payment for bringing final death to Ozra the Unliving. This is thy payment for bringing final death to Ozra the Unliving.
Well then. We kinda got rolled. Alright, well that's good thing it auto-saved. Yeah.
Alarms from within the convent. Aneska, I will protect thee. The Archbishop be damned.
The rat. So 60, 10 less damage, less accuracy, but it attacks faster.
Kristoff, thou hast brought evil into this holy place. This
What do you mean? It was here when I got here.
soul.
It burns. The she-cow's vile purity burns like unto the sun.
Back to the abyss, hellspawn. Thou art anathema in the eyes of God. Die and be damned!
Away with thee! We forbid thee to defile this holy place!
Intruders!
It appears that I am once again in thy debt, brave sir, for coming to us in our time of need.
Yep.
As I am in thy debt, for saving my life with thy tender care, and for thy uncommon valor in standing with me against the forces of hell.
I pray, my lord, that thou art always near to deliver us from this evil.
Milady, I pledge my arm to thy cause for as long as I draw breath and beyond.
Then I have faith in the safety of our humble convent.
And meanwhile,
His skill is great, and he
one dude,
fights with
the
the
Archbishop,
strength
is just
of a
hiding.
demon.
His courage has opened the minds again. Think how the gift of Cain would enhance the might of such a man.
Aye. He has done great service to the Promethean cause by dispatching Ozra without our involvement. But this decision must be made with surpassing care.
With so many of us missing, we need his sword in the coming tumult. The other clans are surely considering him for the embrace by now.
No doubt. But hast thou forgotten the power the Church wields over the minds of these mortals, Cosmos? His faith is the strength behind his steel. Stripped of his faith, would he be of any use to us, I wonder?
He has been cut from the herd by his wound. He's been separated from the heart of his sword brethren by many miles. Like any stray, he is more malleable. He may bend rather than break.
Thou art wise, Cosmos. How well thou knowest the hearts of men of war. Yet, I am not convinced.
The Premises are enraged at his continuing interference in their plans. I have learned that they have now placed a rich bounty upon his head. He'll not outlive the next moon.
Get thee to the prince, and tell him that this night, Ekaterina the Wise awakens another into darkness.
Thy
My will is done.
And
Monkas?
Cosmos, should this Kristoff falter or fail, he must fall.
Lady Inesca, I must speak with thee.
Hush! Lest thou
Alright,
rouse the
so
convent with thy clamor.
I know there's a
have wandered
cinematic
the city
coming
for
up,
hours,
and I don't know
each
why
turn
the
of
volume
the
is like
streets did
100
lead me back
times
here.
what
My lord,
it
tis
is
dusk.
for
Thou
this.
shouldst not be out of doors. Fiends shall soon be legion.
I would fight all fiends of hell to stand at thy door.
And how may our holy order assist his lordship this eve?
Milady, thou must hear me. I sought to tell thee once before, but fear took my voice.
What power could daunt the man who hath faced demons from hell?
The face of an angel from heaven.
Oh, my lord,
Thou hast struck me a wound that heals not. My life's blood pours out before me, and I cannot stanch it. I do love thee, fair Inesca. I do love thee with a passion I have never known.
My lord, I must protest. Such love is an affront to heaven.
If thou deny me, I am undone.
I cannot deny thee. I too am afflicted with a wound for which thou art the only cure.
Ah.
My soul fell when first I beheld thee, and now my heart is cleft in twain. My love of God and my love of thee have torn me to ribbons, for I must betray one to keep faith with the other.
Thus my sins do pour out before me, for I have spilt my wickedness upon thy innocent bosom.
Nay, 'tis my wanton desire that hath ensnared thy virtuous heart. I was a fool to
I mean, if
confess
you
my
want
heart
to take
to
the
thee.
blame,
Gladly
be my
would I
guest.
imperil mine own soul, but never thine.
Then truly we are lost. Our souls are beyond all hope of redemption.
My lord, look thou at the locket thou didst give me. 'Tis the locket of St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes.
Thus fate makes a bitter mockery of our plight.
Say not so. Where the saints tread, hope follows. Mayhap St. Jude shall bring us hope past all hope. I pray we find a way.
I pray so too. Thy hopeful words have filled my heart with courage, and I can leave satisfied. Farewell, fair Inesca.
Nay, the streets are not safe at night. Thou must stay here in the convent till the sun shines again.
May God have mercy upon my soul, for the devil has just placed into my heart the most impure of notions. I do tremble to confess it, but I feel I would cast away all holiness to stay. I would exchange an eternity of heaven's bliss for one night by thy side.
Oh, know thee that thou art not alone in such desires.
Then truly I am damned. I am condemned for my lust, but I must not drag thee into the abyss with me. I must flee this holy place and return no more.
My lord, come back!
Alright, volume warning. Just casually getting force pushed into a wall.
Hold fast.
Release me! I command thee!
Thou struggles nobly. I love such passion. A lesser man could not even speak in my grasp.
What art thou? A demon sent from hell?
I am here to save thee, Kristoff. To deliver thee from thy mortal shackles.
By the power of the Lord Eternal, I banish thee from my presence.
Poor child. Thy faith died long ago. Amidst a dread battle, thou came to know thy true nature. Thou art a killer of men, no matter how thou dost try to justify thy deeds. Thou kills not when compelled by God, but when ordered by men. Now come to me. I am the mother of thy rebirth.
I know thy ways, demon, and I have lore enough to kill thee.
Nay, thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay! Water. Aneska. Water, I beg of thee. I thirst. I starve.
I am Ekaterina the Wise, Ekaterina the Promethean, Ekaterina, the leader of the Bruja clan. We are the children of Cain, and now thou art one of us.
God have mercy on my soul. I am damned.
Steady now, whelp. Thou lackst the strength to fight, and I would slice thee in twain without hesitation.
Thou must feed, my child, before the hunger overtakes thee and drives thee mad.
Am I now a miserable demon, stealing blood to live?
Yep.
Damned and cursed to hell. Is this all that remains of noble Kristoff?
Nay, my child. There is far more to thee than ever before. Thou art Bruja now. We Bruja are the philosophers of Cain's lineage. Where other clans treasured gold and trinkets, we sought pure wisdom. We strove to unravel the thorny knots that bind the very gates of heaven. Are we damned?
So,
Nay, we
because I'm a vampire
exalted.
now,
In fabled Carthage,
all of the stuff
we
I
lived in
have that
concordance with
requires
all
me to be
mortals.
humans is
Together we sought the secrets of Eden,
unusable.
that the children of Cain and the children of Seth would be raised
For like
up.
the shield, I still
But the
get
hated
its benefit
Ventrue
while
grew
it's
jealous
equipped,
of our power.
but if I
The
unequip it,
patrician
I
clan
cannot
betrayed
re-equip
us
it.
and tried to destroy us. We survived, but fabled Carthage did not. Despite this great loss, we Prometheans continue our search for harmony with all mortals.
We are the most noble of our breed, Kristoff. We seek only the fulfillment of the dream that was Carthage. But we need thy help to achieve this goal. A war lies ahead. A terrible battle that calls for warriors like us.
Wars among devils do not concern me.
We will cause thee to think otherwise, whelp.
Enough, Cosmos! The Bruja blood needs time to cool. Come, let us leave our young one to think upon his situation. But know this, Kristoff, thou would have been killed or embraced by our enemies on this night. We have given thee life eternal, and awakened thee to the true face of thy world. I do not expect gratitude, but our clan requires loyalty or death.
There is no life in me. Even my heart has ceased to beat. My very soul has been stripped from me. There is nothing left for salvation or damnation.
Thou needs must pledge fealty to thy new mistress.
I am newly remade and know little of this world. I agree only to follow thy lead for the present.
Such rebelliousness is unseemly in a Bruja. I do not like such willfulness in my children.
He displays as much fealty as can be expected from such a one, Ekaterina.
Very well, Cosmos. Then thou may hold his leash. We shall see if he takes instruction with more deference. Kristoff, thou must understand that our enemies are legion, and none more vile than Clan Zamitzi, which infests Prague like a plague. The fiends seek thy death in payment for the slaying of Azra and her Shlachta servitors. If thou art to survive, thou must quickly master the powers of thy blood. Thou must pay heed to all our laws, or thou wilt become a gibbering monster like the Tzimisce. Our first law.
Mistress Ekaterina, I crave thy indulgence. Christoph is a man of action. His learning shall be the greater on the field of battle than the parlors of the Prometheans. Let me take him on my mission to Garanal's Haven, where he may learn our ways firsthand. I could use a stout broadsword protecting my back.
Christoph is not yet ready.
Verily, he is as ready as he shall ever be.
I would have thy counsel, Cosmos.
Christoph is no bourgeois philosopher. His hot blood cools too much when he has no mission and curdles. Send him forth. If he survives, he will have mastered our ways.
Very well. Christoph, go thou with Wilhelm Stryker. Trust what he says if thou wouldst outlive the night. Go, my swordsman, and strike deep into the lair of our dear ally, Garanal the Cappadocian.
Time to cut thy teeth, fledgling.
Alright. Anything laying around?
Do not disobey me, child.
Yeah, whatever.
Learn that.
You have nothing to say? Some philosophers don't have anything to run their mouth about.
Ekaterina is a scholar, not a warrior born. She would keep her fledgling studying vampire lore in her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, blood guzzler. I strike only those that deserve my steel. I do not murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to kill during the feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic. And that way lies the beast.
The beast?
A beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Christoph. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever. Acts of cruelty unleash that beast, until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet one, God help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere madness, but demonic possession by the curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the Via Humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within. Thou hast life everlasting, so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us. Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
Yeah. I can't have him grab it. So I don't believe we can return to the convent. And now that I'm a vampire, we can actually benefit from these rats as small little,
Good day to you, young sir.
what's it called? Small little bits of blood.
You have my hand.
Let us go forth and bring the fight to the foe.
Good day to you, young sir. Good day to you.
Uh-oh. I just ignore that guy real quick. Didn't realize there was a knight there.
I grow faint. The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens
But yeah,
as thou
we can't
weaken
use
from
any of
lack
the
of
healing
blood.
salves
Canst
we
thou
have now
feel him
because of
uncoiling in thy heart?
us being a vampire.
Thou must feed. Feed or die, Christoph, for I shall kill thee before I let the beast claim thee.
Conveniently, this guy's just sort of hanging out, listening to us.
Only what thou needs, Christoph, no more. Behold, his wound vanishes. Monsieur shouldn't drink so much wine, eh, Christoph? Do not worry, he'll wake up and know nothing of what has happened. Most mortals find great pleasure in the dark kiss. Ekaterina tells us that in Carthage, the mortals happily submitted to it.
I mean, I was gonna drink more, but the game kind of forced me off of him.
These powers tempt me to dark acts. How easily could I rain devastation on all who vex me?
Thy fear and thy power conspire to make of thee a beast. Seek thee an anchor for thy humanity, a rock to cling to when storms come.
Aneska.
Love for a mortal is the most dangerous of all anchors.
I must see Aneska.
That is most unwise. The cheerful world of daylight is lost to thee.
I must see her again, just to look upon her for a moment.
Ekaterina would not be pleased. Oh, very well. Shouldst thou display valor on our mission this night, I shall take thee to the convent, but only for a moment to glimpse her as she sleeps. Now come, our mission lies ahead.
Yeah, if we have enough good boy points, it'll take us to see our waifu.
Hello, young one. What is it you... But hold. You do look so strangely. Oh, they have hurt you. The Canaanites have taken ye for their own. Oh, my poor boy. But fear not. Unorna neither feels ye nor casts ye out. I'll help ye, if I can.
If I can. So the holy water we can still use, because, I mean, right, we're not drinking it. But this stuff is now useless. At least until I potentially get another human party member, but I don't think we will be. For some reason, she has blood for us to buy. Reasons unknown. Yeah, if we had 25 grand, we could get a cloak of invisibility. I don't think blowing all my money on
Take care.
bottles of blood is ideal. Oh, I forgot to sell those.
Here be my wares. Go with God, young one.
Perfect. So this is basically where my memory of this game ends. In part because I didn't want to
Behold Petron Hill Monastery.
play for like several hours before I streamed this for the first time.
The monks are vampires? Nay, the Cappadocians lurk in the desecrated crypts below the monastery, out of sight of the monks who provide them with fresh blood. Only those monks that serve Garanol know the real master of the monastery.
Alas, I am cursed to prey on the living.
So my webcam is covering it, but the different characters or different NPCs actually have different blood quality.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanol is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her. We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanol steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
As far as I'm aware, the monks are harmless. A holy statuette. What is that? Not identified. Interesting. Do I need, like, scrolls of identify, like in Diablo? Uh-oh. Flamberge. Wreckmate.
Thy coffin awaits thee, stripling. Yawns to swallow thee. Thy mind is troubled. Let us soothe the tumult in thy mind with the comfort of the tomb.
Final death to thee, my Canaanite brothers! The oblivion thou seekst is upon thee!
Pick up gold coins, get $1. Rat. Get over here. Oh, it just walked into the wall. Oh, that's awkward. Holy Star of David. Guessing I need a way of identifying that, too. Come on, let me see that. Game, please. A scimitar.
Behold, the mural depicts Cain as God's favored son. Every child knows that Cain's sacrifice of grain vexed the Lord, and Abel's sacrifice of the blood of a lamb satisfied the Lord. But mysterious old Cainites tell us that the Lord craved blood and reveled in Cain's second sacrifice, the blood of his brother Abel. The Lord raised up Cain over the other sons of Adam. He freed him from plowing the
So
earth
yeah,
for
there is
food
a vampire
and set
Bible.
a mark on him that he live forever. Garanal devoutly believes this Cainite heresy, which holds that the curse of Cain is truly a blessing.
And thou, dost thou believe the Cainite heresy?
If I am favored of the Lord, the angels have not seen fit to tell me of it.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
They have cut a shroud for me. I will wear it.
So I believe the Cappadocians are all considered... Oh, didn't realize my health was that low. They're all considered vampires, I believe. So, feeding on them is a bad idea. Because,
Oh God!
what's it called? Diablerie is a thing in this game. And if you keep feeding on vampires, you can get debuffs because of it. So the Scrolls of Awaken are just revives. What's this? Faith increased. So I'm guessing that opened... It did not open the gate. So what did that lever do? Did I hit the lever? Or did I just think I hit it? Zombu. Having a giggle. I showed that guy. Fine rapier. Do I have a not fine one? Technically no, but I can grab it anyway. So I do believe traps exist in this game.
Thou dost fight thy allies with great zeal.
I don't know if perception will reveal them, or if it's just
Do what
random.
must be done. The only one I will not fight is Garanal, the leader of the Cappadocians. I chose to strike this night because Garanal and his assistant Serena have an audience with the Cainite Prince of Prague, Rudolf Brandl, and will not be here.
Come on. Get in there. What are you doing? So, what was the purple thing? Kryslov's vulnerable due to Cappadocian's aura perception. And we've also gained a new rank. We are now a neonate. So I thought these stacked. Apparently not. Just in case. So that's the way forward.
To the abyss with thee!
Some skelly men. And a claymore.
The abyss with thee!
Let's see. $120 damage. Yeah, he doesn't have the strength to use it, that's why it was red.
More dark worship. Is there no end to the vampiric taste for blasphemy?
Geralt celebrates the transfiguration of death, but I do not share his fondness for the grave. I have died once to become a Cainite, and do not seek to die again.
Yeah, that's fair. Well. So, that's what I was talking about. Nice face. I'm confused. So how exactly do I use the scrolls? Okay, where is he? We're on top of him, apparently. What a mysterious game.
I am...
Okay, you have to... Okay, I see. You have to right-click it while hovering. That's so weird. Incendiary shortbow. Interesting. I mean, that just seems like a better version of this. Wreck, mate. Don't run away from me. Where the hell did they come from? So he doesn't have a helmet, so I guess I should give him the skull cap. If I can find it. There it is.
Let us go forth and bring the fight to the foe.
Man, trying to click on items is hellish. Can I go up there? I can't actually... I can't actually tilt the camera to look up, but... Oh, getting plenty of scrolls and stuff. The gold ring, just more appearance. Might as well just equip it to get it on my inventory.
An earthen floor blankets this room.
Aye, the Cappadocians do bury their newly embraced in a ritual of death.
Rising from the grave just to get killed instantly.
I can carry no more.
Huh? I mean, that's worth having. Wreckmate. So what's in here?
To the abyss with thee.
Well, kinda got bodied.
I rise.
Yeah, it's strange how sometimes I get hit and take like no damage, and then sometimes I get annihilated like that. I don't know if it's like entirely random or what. A femur. If I'm not mistaken, the femur was actually a very good weapon. But last time I actually played this game was, well, when this game wasn't extremely old. So, I don't know.
I can carry no more.
Assuming there's a boss fight down here, I guess I can get these on the way back.
To the abyss with thee.
Got a disease. Very annoying. Mercurio's door. A regular door. Wreckmate.
To the abyss
To the abyss with you, I guess. Jesus, I didn't know those could be trapped. I hope I have an awakened scroll. So, what's in here? Locked.
to the abyss with thee.
I have to hope the damage we took from torpor, however you pronounce it. I have to hope that is temporary, because if not, might have a problem. So hitting that switch, I assume opens that gate. So what's up here? Another gate. Okay, well, that closes a gate. Interesting.
I can carry no more.
Let us go forth and bring the fight to the foe.
Like, how exactly is it? Like, we get... like... just casually 3-shot. Like, it's unbelievable.
I can carry no more. I can carry no more.
Look up!
Like, I didn't really think my stats were terrible. Which is why it's so weird getting, like, randomly 2-shot.
To the abyss with thee!
I can carry no more.
Alright. Just in case I get pranked by the traps again. Oh, hi there.
Look up!
It burns!
Look up!
Alright, so let's play it safe. Oh, so I see. So the different arrow types are more influential to its damage. I like how Willem is complaining about his blood when he's like using several disciplines like back to back while simultaneously attacking nothing.
I can carry no more.
Oh, I was confused. I thought that was just gonna like put it in his inventory, but instead it just gave him that to hold on to. Alright, dealt with that guy, so hopefully this time we don't get one shot. Willem's gained our new rank. He is now whatever that means. Do I have any more rats? No.
Tis Garonal's study. Now to find the key that unlocks the secrets of the dead.
Locked. I'm guessing I have to go up that side path here. Huh? Oh, so that just opens. I was thinking that I had to use the switch to open it somehow. So where does this take me? Just back there? Interesting. Well, I have two paths if they both go to the same place and one is locked by default. Well, that's a lot of damage. Do I have any awakened scrolls? Yes.
I am awakened.
Very annoying. 200 damage. That's interesting. I feel like that might be influenced by whatever the bow is. Sure, let's see. God damn it. Stupid pathing. Speed 33 compared to 90. Yes, that's why, because it's has a third of the speed. But yeah, like some of the enemies hit extremely hard.
A key. A key in the form of a finger bone.
Assuming I use that to open Garanol's door. Alright, let me see the shield, please. Yeah, of course. Like... Why? Why is it... Like... Gotta check like every barrel in case they explode. Also, I may as well check and see if this key opens the door down here. Nope. Well, that time that exploded on its own. Took some guy with it, so lucky me. There's that. Didn't look like a barrel. So what's this? Yeah, get a full party wipe for $7. What a meme. Surely this isn't also trapped. has gloves. So I can't really grab that. Skull of the Lamia.
Let us go forth and bring the fight to the foe.
What beast once wore this skull on its neck?
My newest child, Mercurio, hath proved a tainted blessing. Though he is ambitious and untrustworthy, he has added much to the protection of this house. He drinks the power of death with an unquenchable thirst, and could become the greatest student of the grave, but he hath little respect for our ancient alliances with the other Cainites, and could reawaken old feuds. The ungrateful puppy even seeks to seal his crypt from me. Does he not know that I can crack his sealed crypt at any time with my anointed skull of the Lamia? Alas, but I do require Mercurio's aid until such time as I can fathom the secrets of the golem and gain its protection. I would that I had the lore of Rabbi Mordecai ben Judah to aid my experiments, but as I lack the wisdom of the Kabbalists, I would deal with the devil himself in these parlous times.
If
Interesting.
Mercurio is charged with the protection of this haven, I wonder that we have not yet faced him.
I would have words with this Mercurio. Venerable Garanal should not have to rely upon an untrustworthy child.
Yeah, ironic that we were the untrustworthy one not all that long ago. What happened to that book? Am I hallucinating? Oh, he's still carrying it, that's why. I don't even know if I need this journal. I just feel like it might be important. I don't know what's in here. So, I mean,
What? How comes thou here? Flee now, and the great Mercurio will not smite thee.
So, hiding like a rat in a hole, whilst thy kin fight valiantly in defense of thy theft. Thou art a clotpole of a coward.
I hide not. My work is too important. Work thou hast interrupted. I shall crack open the tree of life and uncover all the secrets of death and life.
I shall tell thee the secret of death and life. Give us the Nod fragment, and we shall let thee live.
Nay, thou wilt tell Garanal of my theft. 'Tis better I bury thee in a secret grave, with stakes of oak piercing thy heart, and a wraithworm shall hollow out thy noble brows and robust cheeks.
Come on, attack, goddammit. Wreck, mate. A battle axe. I mean, that looks more like a scythe, but I'll take your word for it. And it's not like, what is what, like, how do I identify stuff?
The signs of Gehenna, Canto 4. So too, our grandsires will rise from the ground. They will break their fast on the first part of us. They will consume us whole.
What means
Spooky.
This is a great secret known to a few wise vampires. The Book of Nod tells us that the 13 ancient founders of the vampire clans will one day rise from their age-old sleep. When these antediluvians emerge from torpor, they shall fall upon us, their descendants, and gorge their unholy thirst upon our blood. The day they rise is called Gehenna, or the Winnowing, and it signals the end of all that is. We know not how to prevent it, but even now Ekaterina searches for a way.
Why didst thou not tell me of this? With such evil barking at our heels, we must hasten our work.
Forgive us. Most young Cainites are not ready to hear it. They mistrust their sire, and that we cannot have.
Yeah, that's fair. Now here I was thinking that, like, Mercurio was gonna join us. And he'd be able to identify items. Joke's on me, I guess. I think it was this way.
The Cappadocians are a strange clan, Christoph. They seek to understand death and the secrets of the grave.
Yeah, I feel like you were supposed to tell us this sooner, not as we're leaving.
Death taints this holy place.
'Tis fitting for the clan of death.
Let's get some blood. Some saintly, pure blood. Well, I clicked, but I guess I can't cheese it like in Bloodlines. Oh well.
We must hurry. Dawn approaches. The sun is a destroyer now, Christoph. Remember this. During the day, thou must find a place to rest where no sunlight can enter. Let us return to the university, where Katerina shall surely celebrate our triumph.
Surely.
I cannot share thy pleasure over such a deed.
Come now. Before thy embrace, did thou not slay evil creatures? Behold, thy mission survives even thy death.
That is scant solace for the loss of my soul.
Thou dost brood too much upon events thou cannot change, Christoph. Seek consolation in our Promethean mission. Bury thy woe in the blood-drenched soil of battle. I have found that the fury of war weaves enchantments that soothe even the most troubled heart, kindred and kind alike.
I well know the seduction of warfare.
Then thou knowest the joy of cutting a bloody swath through thy foeman.
The only joy I felt was in doing the work of heaven as a soldier of God. I have done nothing to warrant this fallen state. How can God allow men to become demons? How can God snatch away the promise of salvation?
God allows the innocent child on the battlefield to cry and does nothing. So why should God prevent the misery of a killer like unto thee?
I do not know. I have not considered these things.
Come, I promise thee a trip to the convent, but make haste. Dawn comes quickly.
Christoph?
They're just barging into her room.
My love?
Not even looking at her.
Cursed, if Christoph be thy love.
Nay, do not go, my lord. Let me look upon thee. Good my lord, forgive me. I was filled with fright to behold thee. Thy comely face is now sicklied over with a pale cast, and I scarcely recognized thee. Forgive me. Thou hast been gone so long, we feared for thy life.
Thou feared aright, for I am dead to the world, and my soul is lost.
Do I behold a ghost? Nay. I touch thy arm, and I know thou art flesh and blood.
Not flesh, only blood.
My lord, thy words do fill my heart with fear, and I tremble. Good my lord, why dost thou look so strangely upon me?
My mind is filled with thoughts of such base villainy. My hunger for thee is stronger now than when my heart did pump its own warm blood.
I know not what misfortune weighs so heavily upon thy soul, or has driven the rosy warmth from thy cheek, but the heavenly powers can banish all such darkness.
Should they banish this darkness, they would banish all that is left of me.
Say not so. My lord, I know thy heart, and thy soul is pure.
My heart, my soul. Thy words torment me with remembrance of all that I have lost. I was a fool to have come here. I must never return to a house of God.
Nay, I pray thee stay. My honored lord, thy soul is in peril.
My honored lady, my soul is lost. My cause is doomed, and I am damned. I go. I will not look upon thee again.
Then I pray thee, my lord, receive this token of me. 'Tis but a small amulet of St. Jude. Thou didst give it me, and it hath soothed the pangs of mine own heart that began when first I beheld thee, and a desperate, hopeless love did grow in my breast. Mayhap it will be some consolation to thy doomed cause.
Art thou deaf, woman? My cause
Uh-oh.
is lost!
Therefore do I offer thee the amulet of Jude, patron saint of lost causes.
Oh.
Now, sweet heavens, guide him.
Kristoff was squatting up for a second there. What's so special about this guy? That he's blue when everyone else is red. Uh-oh.
I bleed. The beast roars within me.
Oh. Didn't mean to do that. That was entirely an accident. What? I didn't click on him. Man, my characters are wigging out. So, before I go and progress the plot...
Good day to ye, young sir.
And he's got a lot of stuff, jeez. Do identification scrolls exist? Or is it just like I have to find some NPC who can ID them for me? I also don't know if these are just junk items to sell.
Good day to ye.
Let's see. Yeah, right-clicking on them does nothing. So... go talk to the, Unorna, or however you say her name, and see if she knows anything about that identification stuff.
A comely young sister did come to me from the convent. A clever lass she was, and more valorous than many a young warrior. She bade me give thee this letter.
Letter from Ineska.
Here be my wares.
Now, let's see. So what exactly does Walk the Abyss... Like, how am I supposed to know what some of this stuff does before I use it and potentially waste it? Like, summon elemental, like, yeah, that's... makes enough sense. But, like... Walk the Abyss, I don't know what that means. Yeah, seemingly no way of, seemingly no way of getting rid of the issue with identification, unless I just need a certain level of, like, perception or something. It's unclear. I don't want to get rid of all of them just in case. So let's see.
My dearest Kristoff, I have spoken to the old gypsy, a woman of great lore and learning. She hath told me much of the way of the Cainites. She has heard that the soul is not truly lost after the horrid blood ceremony. There is hope even in unlife. The elder Cainites know of the secret, and thou too may learn of it. I live for thy redemption. Thine in faith, Ineska.
And this is pretty great. I was gonna say, I could swear I saw a barrel. Like maybe Katarina teaches us how to identify stuff, or maybe we have to bring it to... Maybe she's like Deckard Cain and we have to bring her stuff to identify. Who knows? So down here is our haven. Okay, so... I think we save my XP for now. Because I feel like it's going to be a situation where I want to dump heavily into whatever my defensive stats would be. So, I should save my points for if I need strength to wield a weapon. Oh, there you are.
This is most excellent, Wilhelm. Our alliance with the Cappadocians shall strengthen when I reveal Mercurio's treachery to Garanol. Wilhelm, thou art a Bruja of surpassing splendor. Our grandsire Bruja himself would feel pride at this.
In modesty, mistress, I could not have done it without Christoph's aid.
He has done well.
Christoph performed admirably, my sire. I believe he is ready to know of the oncoming struggle.
What struggle is this?
The Jihad. The great war of all the vampire clans. The Tzimisce against the Tremere, and us against both.
The Tremere?
The Tremere were once a house of mages, part of the Order of Hermes. They stole Cain's gift from an ancient of our kind, an antediluvian, one of Cain's grandchildren. They seek to infiltrate and control all the world. They couple the power of Cain with the ways of unspeakable magic.
The fiends from the Carpathians, the Tzimisce, are fighting the Tremere even as we speak. The Tzimisce have invaded the ancestral homelands of the Ventru, which puts us in a strange alliance with the very Ventru who destroyed our great city of Carthage. So, we unite with the vampire prince of Prague, the Ventru Rudolf Brandl. For now.
Thou hast reason to hate the Ventru as well, Christoph. Thou fell in battle against the pagan barbarians because the Ventru made puppets of thy leaders.
Ah yes, the Illuminati.
Ventru sent thee into battle to stop their Tzimisce enemies. Most of the barbarians were revenants, ghoul servitors of the Tzimisce.
Other clans maintain havens here in Prague. Thou hast met the Cappadocians. The Nosferatu lurk below the graveyard in the northern quarter. Most of King Ottokar's family, the Premisins, are Tzimisce ghouls. With the entrance of the Tremere into Prague, a struggle is bound to ensue, leaving the mortals greatly abused. We must avert this horror.
Many in Prague have disappeared, including Bruja. We suspect they fell victim to the Tzimisce fiends, or the usurping Tremere. We must stop the abductions.
First, we must seek to undo the damage done by the traitorous Mercurio. Mistress, I wish to approach the Jewish quarter and warn the rabbi of Mercurio's meddling. If their golem hath suffered a cowardly attack, it may not be able to protect the Jews from the Tzimitzi.
We have no alliance with the Kabbalists in the Jewish quarter, and they have powerful charms of faith to wield against our kind.
We have a duty to protect the mortals.
Should we deliver unto them this news, mayhap the Jews will owe us a boon. But we have much to do first. In 3 nights' time, thou may deliver thy message. Take Christoph with thee, but beware. The Kabbalists have no love for the likes of us.
"3 nights' time may be too late.
After one mission with Wilhelm, thou hast become very like him. So be it. Wilhelm, take Christoph to the Jewish quarter this night, and warn the rabbi.
New discipline group Protean. Interesting. Isn't that the shape-shifting stuff? What is this? Increases visual senses. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm guessing leveling up feed just makes me heal for, well, replenish more. It's a little unclear.
Thou hast not yet complete.
Okay.
Learn
So I guess for now I'm just throwing all the unidentified stuff in my stash, because right now it's just occupying space. I don't know if the rubies and emeralds are just junk to sell, or if there's a use for them. Just in the interest of keeping everything organized, I want to move everything to one stash. I really don't have that much time, so I guess I'm gonna stop now. So, thing is stopping by. Thing is views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. I'm very pleased that this game isn't trolling me so far. Aside from the traps, but that's just trial and error. But Skies of Arcadia tomorrow, and then this on Tuesday. So, till then, hope you guys all have a good one. Take care.